Today's Sourdough Sunday. Today I'm making sweet orange sourdough rolls. First, in a bowl, I'm going to add 125 grams of active starter. Next, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt, then add 2 teaspoons of orange zest. Then I'm going to add half a can of sweetened condensed milk. Next, I'm going to add 280 grams of freshly squeezed orange juice. Then mix that up. Next, add 500 grams of unbleached bread flour. Then mix that up until the dough forms. Next, cover up the dough and let it rest for 30 minutes. Now I'm going to do my first round of stretch and fold, which just means I'm going to lift up the dough and place it on itself, and then I'm going to cover up the dough and let it rest for 30 minutes in between each round. Now I'm going to do my last round of stretch and fold, and then I'm going to cover up the dough and let it rise for 8 to 10 hours or until it doubles in size. Once the dough has doubled in size, I added it to a floured counter, and now I'm going to press it into a rectangle shape. Next, I have a mixture of 2/3 of a cup of sugar and 2 teaspoons of orange zest, and I'm going to add that on top of the dough and spread that out. Then I'm going to roll up the dough into a log and cut it into 8 pieces. Next, I have a greased muffin pan. I'm going to add the rolls into the muffin pan and bake this at 375 for 25 to 30 minutes. While the orange rolls are baking, I'm going to make the glaze. So in a bowl, I have 1 cup of powdered sugar, and then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of orange juice and 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. Next, mix that up until it's combined. Once the sweet orange rolls were done baking, I let them cool for 10 minutes before taking them out of the muffin pan and putting them on a tray, and now I'm just going to drizzle the orange glaze on top. Here's an up close look at the sweet orange sourdough rolls.